thought I'd take some shots of Brighton in old photos and how it is now. This is St Bartholomew's Church on Ann Street. As you can see, the houses on the left are obviously different, and the ones on the right were knocked down to widen the road. On Victoria Gardens, next to one church, is where the old Astoria cinema used to stand. It was derelict for many years and completely in disrepair by the time it was knocked down. And now has been replaced by a block of flats with a cafe at the bottom. Now on Preston Road, which is one of the main routes out of Brighton, but as you can see, the buildings haven't changed a whole lot. Here on Portland Road, opposite West Hove School, was the old ABC cinema. In the 90s, when I went to West Hove, it was a bingo hall that was still operational. Further down Portland Road, you've got the Methodist church. And there's not a lot of difference between now and the photo, except there's an extension on the front of the church, as you can see, and St Patrick's Road has been closed to traffic. And here's Blatchington Road. Again, hasn't changed loads. On Church Road, you've got Hove Town Hall. The original building was burnt down in 1966 as a result of an electrical fire, and this one was built in its place. Now in North Street, the only part of the photo that's still the same is the clock tower. You can see on the left hand side. But besides that, obviously we've got the Boots and Popeyes. On West Street, you still got the old St Paul's Church. The cottages next to it were knocked down, and the buildings in the background are different. The roof is different, but actually the concrete is flat roofed, and over the years there's been a different wooden add-on at the top of it. On the junction of East Street and King's Road is where the old Savoy cinema was. Recently it was Dave's Restaurant, and now it's Chalk and Dust, which are both live venues. This is the Old Steine, bottom of St James Street, just in front of the War Memorial. Obviously you had the trams in the photo. There's a lot of road works down here, but this is the new pedestrian section of Old Steine. Well, this is Upper Rock Gardens, which as you can see used to have a tram line, and you can just about line up the buildings on the left and the taller one on the right with the photo. So the last photo is at the Pavilion, where the gates are quite different because this larger gate was given to the Pavilion estate after World War One. Besides that, obviously the pavilion's still the same as it was in the photo. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.